Hey, what's going on? Justin here from Modern Mixing, back with another tutorial. So today I wanted to highlight the mid-side technique because it segues into my next video series that I should be releasing next week. Oh yeah, by the way, I probably noticed, well, it's hard not to, you notice the new intro, trying to, spicing things up a little bit, make it a little bit more professional, I guess. So I've been working on doing all these graphics and all this stuff, and I have no idea what the heck I'm doing. I'm myself, I'm looking up tutorials, from other people that are posting stuff on YouTube. So, the YouTube community is really good. It's really helpful. We all learn stuff, right? But I wanted to highlight the mid-side technique because I am going to be using it a little bit in my next video. But for a more in-depth explanation, I guess you could say I posted that on the website, so if you want, go there, www.modernmixing.com. Now, a little bit of a disclaimer, I'm not too much onto the technical side of this stuff because there is some computer algorithms, between left minus right and right minus left and all this stuff. I really try not to focus on that because I feel like it takes away too much of my inspiration when I'm mixing. So as long as the basic stuff is here, like, the width and the gain and all that, and I can focus on those terms and I know what they're doing, that's all I really care about. So in this particular case, why would we want to use the mid-side? So mid-side, when you're talking about processing, like this plugin here, for instance, it allows us to control the center and the sides independently. Now there is some sort of cross-talking between them a little bit, so it's not 100%, only the sides and only the middle, but it's close enough, so it allows you to do things that you wouldn't otherwise be able to do. So in this case, I'm just going to give an example because in this particular production, the center channel is pretty prominent, like the drums and whatever else is going on, but the sides feel pretty empty. So what I'm going to try to do is use this plugin, boost up the sides a little bit, try to give it a little bit more, maybe width, but overall volume. And I use this plugin to do it. So let's listen to it without it, and we'll see what it sounds like. Alright, so now watch what happens as I start turning up the gain on the side section. Well, as you can see, this is bordered off with this little border here. So this is all for the side, dedicated for the sides, and then this little section here, oops, it's all dedicated for the center. So now watch what happens as I boost the gain for the sides. Turn it off. Turn it back on. So you can hear it's not really affecting the center channel, but it's making the sides, a lot louder, a lot more prominent. So watch what happens when I turn the width knob. So now let's just say you get a loop or a mix or something, and well, a mix down of, like, sometimes people send you stems like a drum loop or instrument loops or something, and for whatever reason they can't send it to you broken out, and you have to make some sort of adjustments. So let's just say somebody sent us a loop and it's a little bit closed off, but there is stereo information there, but we just want to widen it out a little bit, and this is one way that you could potentially attack that from this angle. So I'll turn it up now and we'll see what happens. I'm turning the width knob up anyways, you'll see. Turn it off. Now turn it up as well. So I was exaggerating a lot of that stuff, so it wasn't really sounding pleasing, but it's more of a mix to taste type of thing. You're gonna have to sit there and, you know, fiddle with it a bit and see what works. But as you can see, if you're stuck in certain situations, this definitely helps out. I really try not to use it if I don't have to, but in this case, because, you know, you're stuck with the production the way it is and you're forced to use the mix of the producer, then something like this can come in handy. So anyways, I'm working on the other stuff, so I'm really trying to have it out either by this weekend or early next week. So stay tuned. Subscribe, Twitter @ModernMixing. Subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff. It really does help my channel, and I appreciate everybody who comments, subscribes, likes, everything. Thank you, and I'll see you next video.